shrink back in the house to bring some more conflict, possibly. I love having these debates. I don't know, does that even work? I guess not. Well, you know, as the title says, Class D is king. You know, obviously that's going to have divided opinions, but it's not mine. My opinion is that it is king. And the reason why, and again, guys, the really, really good Class D, you know, done by these mastermind designers that are out there, John Stronzer of Belcanto being one. It's serious stuff, guys. It just is. But it's also serious money. It costs just as much money as any other topology. Okay? So for all the haters that still just cannot just give in and realize, oh my God, technology does advance in audio. Why wouldn't it? I mean, it advances everywhere else in the world, right? How could it not in audio? So that's what I mean about keeping our minds open to what is possible, especially in this hi-fi world. Man, this thing I've always liked Class D. I mean, to be honest, some of the early designs I had, they weren't the best sounding, and they weren't dead quiet either. They were actually quite noisy at idle. So there's been a lot of, transformation that's gone on in the design of Class D. There's many different modules. Just like different DAC chips, one module isn't better than the other. It's what the designer chooses to do with it on his end. The analog output stage, the power supply, all these other things. That's about as technical as I'm going to get. At the end of the day, it's do we engage with the sound that we're listening to? Well, I just got another comment on a guy that bought the Belcanto E1X with his Joseph Pulsars, high-end speakers. He's just so happy. So happy with it. But I mean, that's just one example of Class D. Like, there's so many manufacturers going that route, okay? There's so many things I love about it, how they can be in a very sleek design, if you need. Very lightweight, easy to manage. Say you need to move it around or you want to sell it or whatever you need to do. It's a nice, sleek, lightweight design, easy to manage. Really, really good power. I mean, superb power. I mean, this has all the power I need. It's 180 watts per channel. I mean, I don't need any more, especially in my room. But I do like to have some headroom, some extra power on tap. I don't like to starve the speakers. Just because they're 94.5 dB doesn't mean these 15-inch drivers don't love power, because they do. And I've had both ends of the spectrum. I like to have power. So, I mean, Class D has been evolving for so long, and it's been around for a very, very long time. There's the company names can't come to me right now, but there's some serious stuff from decades ago that still bring a lot of money on the used market. Spectral, there's one. One of my subs owns that stuff. I've never owned it because it's very proprietary. I believe there's special cables you need with the gear and all that other stuff. But, you know, even Marantz, there's a company, believe it or not, that I've never owned a component by, but I've always kind of followed and seen what they're doing. Like, I know about the vintage gear. It's really highly sought after. I'm just not into those old designs because I can't fix them. That's why I stay away from that stuff. I just want a box that does it all. That's me. If there's an issue, I just put it in. It goes back to the designer. It's under warranty for 5 years. It's just as simple as that, guys. But, you know, when I saw the new video, the Marantz Model 10 integrated, now, it's a kick-ass company. They've got some great offerings in and around the $3,000 range. They've incorporated, you know, the modern era of streaming and that kind of stuff. But this is a high-end Class D integrated amplifier. Now, why would one of the greatest companies in the world also be going in that route? Why is their flagship amplifier Class D? Because, sorry guys, it's the way of the future, man. But that thing there, man, that's 20 grand Canadian. It's it's not my aesthetic, but man, when you see the videos on this thing, on the inside of it, it does have a toroid and a preamp state. The build quality is just unbelievable. It's one of the greatest I've ever seen, you know. But of course, the heartbeat is Class D. So I hope that any of you out there that got those closed minds that are not going to serve you any good in this hobby at all can open your mind and just give Class D a shot, right? You're going to have to spend money though. You can't get the cheap stuff, just like you can't buy a topping and expect, you know, a bel canto, because you can't. And that's just all there is to it. But, you know, that flagship Marantz, I don't even think it's really available to be bought yet. There's a couple dealers that have it. So the Model 10 integrated, wow, what a stunning achievement of build and just design, you know. So yeah, I'm a lover of Class D. I always will be. It's kind of like once you get a taste of high-end Class D, there's so many reasons why I won't go back to anything else. You know, I'm getting music from a dead black background, just effortless power at low volume. And this is very refined sound though from the bel canto. There's going to be Class D out there, guys, that are 500, 600, 700 for an amp. And you get what you pay for. And that's what it is. You get what you pay for. More often than not in life, right? You all know that. But, you know, I'm going to a concert tonight. My buddy's taking. I'm not a big fan of the of Biff Naked, but, you know, she's a local musician. It's down at the Rickshaw here, which is a rundown, you know, little theater, which I love. And it sounds great in there. I've been there before. It's just down the road from me. I look forward to that. It's going to be fun. Weather's fantastic out right now for my business. But yeah, check out that Model 10, guys. I mean, Class D is here to stay, and it's only going to take over everything. But again, it's not easy to build good Class D. So, you know, these designers have been doing these A for decades. Maybe they just don't have the ability, you know, to go here, because it is very complex what's going on here. But this one's fully proprietary. I hope they are the latest modules there by Bruno Puzzi, the Agatak modules, but it's what they've done with them it's crazy. Yeah, so I'm a proud owner of Class D, and I just love this device to death. It's the greatest component to me in 100 years, just because of what, not only its amplification, but what it can offer the user, like the high-end stable streaming, the reference level phono stage, and I mean low output moving coil. It will change your life. So anyway, guys, if you want to help out the channel, that's what the super thanks is for, to show the love to me. I keep doing the best I can here. I'm just coming up with topics. It's got nothing to do with reviews. You know, show the love, send the shrink a coffee. It's as simple as a super thanks. Anyway, guys, till next time, love and like and subscribe. Cheers.